Yeah, so like man, just eat whatever it is that makes you lose weight. And that's where I'm at with it, baby. So you at like you in between 180, 180, 187, 184. I can guarantee that, right? What you want to do is get to the 70s. Cuz once you get to the 70s, when you like as soon as you like don't eat for like a day, you going to drop down like tremendously. Boom. Boom. As soon as you like take off walking, you feel me, and just drinking water and don't eat, that shit gonna fall off. The pounds gonna like me. I can't keep no weight on me now. It was a point in my life where I couldn't gain weight no matter how fast I ate. But then it was another point in my life where my metabolism slowed down and I had to watch what I eat because no matter what I ate, it just went bloop, 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 putting pounds on me. I've showed you. I've showed you how the bottom of my stomach look. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like I know what I'm talking about. I know what I mean because I've been big, I've been small. You feel what I'm saying? And what I do know is this: when you build muscle, right, you have to keep building it. It's like a girlfriend. You have to keep her interested. You have to keep her coming around because if you don't, you'll lose it. And when you lose it, your muscles will turn into fat. That shit will look sloppy. You'll have your pecs will have be titties. Your packs will be a fucking beer keg. Yeah, your arms will have that jiggle fat up underneath because what was there, it's not being catered to anymore. The muscles are not being worked out. They're not being exercised. They're not being kept up. So they're wasting away, and that's what makes it dissolve into fat. Like ice, you put like a bag of ice in the middle of the sun. When you come back, it's going to turn into a bag of water, right? Right? And it's going to look sloppy. It's not going to have shape, form, or definition. It's not going to be solid. It's going to be juicy and jiggly and just all over the place and, just nasty looking. Just blue, 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 blue. That's the same way your muscles do when you don't keep up with them. And that's what happened to me. And then what it was is I didn't know how to be that big. So I got frustrated and I got stuck and I just kept on eating and getting bigger. When I had to focus. I said, okay, what's holding me back from achieving what I need to achieve? What do I gotta stop doing? Eating, nigga. Stop eating. You hear me? So that's what I did. I initially stopped eating. I cut it off. It was times where I used to be so hungry, man. My stomach be touching my back. My stomach be going. Translation, my nigga. If you don't get nothing to eat, I'm telling all your business to everybody, dude. I'm the nigga. For real, me and my stomach used to have problems. We used to have fights. They used to be like, I'm hungry. I used to be like, no, no, we're not eating today. Like type shit. Yeah, man. But I remember times, man, where I wanted to cry. I was so hungry, man.
Ooh.
I'm talking about my whole body on fire, my stomach. Like, I'm just like, man, fuck this shit. I just had to sing songs to myself until the next day. And then I had to put it in my head that food was evil. It was bad. Every time I saw it, I ain't want nothing to do with it. And then when I did have to eat, right, I would eat once a day. You know how I would do it?
How?
I would get a big enough plate that's like big enough, like your plate, my plate, and her plate, right?
Mm-hmm.
I put that bitch in the refrigerator and I come and eat sections of it. Little bitty section. So I have a whole meal that I eat all day long, 3 times a day. And that'll be it. And then I trained myself, if I eat in the morning, I'm not eating no more until tomorrow morning. You know? Until that shit just started decreasing. Like I started slowly going from 220 to 210, 205. Then I accidentally went back up because I fell off. Started fucking back with the fast food.
Mm-hmm.
McDonald's had that motherfucking rib witch. I was like, oh bitch.
Ew.
The rib
I
witch
never
don't
liked the
come around.
McRib.
You don't like the McRib?
Nah.
Man, listen.
It reminds me of those freaking.
The ones you used to eat at school?
Uh,
Yeah, I'm hip. Cause I used to love them though. See, you didn't like them, I did. With the barbecue sauce and the little
yeah.
patty. I
Uh-huh.
used to fuck them bitches up at school.
I'm really stuck with the salads.
Yeah, that's cool too. But nigga, when the motherfucking rib witch came back,
It was only a
guess who was
few
getting them?
things that would make me be like, "Oh yeah, I'm about to get that," but.
What's that? The grimace shake.
Mm-hmm. I'm talking about like at school.
Oh,
I'm really stuck with the salads. Like I wasn't really.
y'all had
I could
salad in
say
school?
we had the greatest salads in school. They had eggs in them.
I don't remember none of that shit.
Hmm.
Nah, we had the most we had was pizza, fries. We ate pizza almost every fucking day. Like, and then on top of that, that was a luxury. If you ain't had no money, you ain't getting no pizza. I used to get the pizza, the fries, and the juice, like a little pop, I
We
forgot
wasn't.
Fresco. I think that's what the pops was called, Fresco, or I forgot, man. But
We had
a
free
Fayo,
lunch.
Fago or Fayo.
Fago, yeah, probably it was probably Fago.
One of them little cans. I used to get them bitches all the time, man. And they used to
Fagos
be
was
like
everything.
$5. I used to put ranch on my fries and
Mhm.
hot sauce. I used to have the ranch and hot sauce bottle at the end of the
Uh huh.
in school.
Well,
Yeah.
see, I used to bring my hot sauce and ranch. I had a little small bottle. I used to put in my purse, man.
I was a professional lunch lunch going to ass nigga. I used to go to everybody lunch period. Especially if I had a class I ain't like, I was going to lunch, nigga. And we had study hall. They don't even do study hall no more.
They used to. They cut it out.
We had study hall. I had study hall 2 times on my schedule in one year. I was like, hell
We
yeah.
did too.
For
We had
real?
it in the morning time. Our study hall was like our In the morning it was like our. It wasn't even first period class. They even called it first period. They called it study hall, and then we had it again at the end of the day.
I think our shit was like that one year. But I was before like an experiment they was trying to do to see what was wrong with the kids and what they kept having problems. I think in the morning they made us at John Hay. I think in the morning they used to make us come in and sit in the auditorium or something. Then they had it like this shit called lockout. Like if you came here late, that's what it was. It wasn't study hall. It was called lockout.
Yep.
If you got to school late,
Wait.
they set you in the room in the
Room.
study hall room
Yes.
with every fucking body
That's
until
what
it was called lockout. Yeah.
That's how they did me at Shibula.
Man, I used to go to lockout just because, man, like
But
homeroom. I
Guess
give a
what? I
fuck.
just started being late until after my aunt and uncle kicked me out and I was staying with old girl.
Yeah,
I started being late till then.
man, listen. Lockout, lockout, and motherfucking what is it? Study hall, lockout, study hall, and gym and swim class. You ever had a swim class?
No.
Nigga, we had
None of my
swimming.
schools ever had pools.
Shit. We had swimming in John Hay. Our pool was in the outside gym. We had 2 gyms, in the inside and the outside. I had swim class, nigga. And swim class, we actually swammed. They had a swim team.
Oh
We actually swam. I loved it. It was like, damn. And it was in the morning too. I was like, oh hell yeah. Nigga, I had health class where we
Yeah, we
talked
had
about
health
sex, food,
wow.
and all kind of shit. I had home ec.
I was a TA for my home ec.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
A teacher's aide? I know you was getting all the food and snacks and shit.
We was making I learned how to make stuffed peppers and stuffed shells.
Man, we was changing diapers. My nigga had to take home an egg. My
they
nigga had
did- I don't think they did that.
shit. Dude, my nigga had an egg. The girls had baby dolls that cried like like that. My dude, he cooked his egg and got an F.
Like
And
as far as like
the girls, they had the baby dolls and shit. And the one girl, she left her baby somewhere and she got an F. I remember this shit. After that was the last year they did that because that was an experiment too. They didn't want to do that. John Hay used to experiment everything. We used to experiment metal detectors because we never had them bitches every day. You know what I'm saying? Every now and again, we experimented with what was it that we had one year? Or was that middle school? I think middle school we experimented with the 80-minute classes called blocks.
yeah.
Then you will have like they'll split your schedule up. Monday, Wednesday, Friday you will have A classes and then Wednesday,
It's
Thursday.
kinda
You know what I'm
how they
saying?
did even in all days with us.
Yeah, like that. Like
Mhm.
that. We had everything though. They gave somebody stole the driver's ed car. They took away driver's ed. Yeah, we used to have that. Like how you used to watch TV and the kids used to go to school and be like student driver and you see that shit. We really had that. But they stole that motherfucker. They stole the car and it just said fuck all that shit. We had shop class, auto mechanic class. They got rid of everything, man, because we was so fucking bad. We was bad as fuck.
Fucked it up
Them
for the
niggas
future
stole the
generation.
The nigga stole the student driver car and took the sign off of it. Nigga hit that bitch with the screwdriver and got that bitch. It was gone. It was a Honda Accord. It was like a 1991 or something. It was 4-door. Little black ugly little motherfucking car. Niggas had that bitch. Like, nigga, this is us. We
Like,
out of here.
As far as like, I used to fuck their chicken sandwiches up. Like the chicken sandwiches was cool, but me and my brother, when we was in elementary school, you know they give you numbers that you gotta use. Like sometimes you gotta type them in, or other times they have them on a piece of paper.
Oh yeah, like the lunch cards.
They had them on a piece of paper. They had our numbers, so we had to circle them. So me and my brother would go to the first breakfast line, get our breakfast. We get the cereal, we get those PB&J graham cracker things.
Mm-hmm.
Our milk, our juice, and then we go sit down.
I love them peanut butter and jelly. I gotta find them.
Man, yes.
You talking about with the blue and the silver package?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Them bad babies go
them bitches up.
hard.
Them bitches so
Them
good.
Some milk. Man.
I used to be waiting. I used to be outside in elementary, like, is they having the
those
sandwiches?
Breakfast donuts.
Yeah, those too.
Bruh.
They sell those at the gas station.
Yeah, I know.
I be eating the fuck out of them bitches.
So we go in that line. We sit down. We put like we already had like 2 of those. We put them in our book bags, and we go to the other line because the other line, our number was free. We didn't have our circle, so we get 2 breakfasts in the morning. It'd be cool.
I remember having to bring an extra quarter, man. I had to bring 50 cents for my milk and shit.
They do that. I can't believe they do that. That's crazy.
For real, man. Then shit, East Tech got a daycare in it. We used to go there.
I remember you telling me about that because some of the girls in the school was pregnant.
Yeah.
That's funny.
That's how life was back then.